next step. But the Soviet tanks backed down, and so did the Americans. Meanwhile, many East Germans were still attempting to escape. Bernauer Strasse was one of the streets where the buildings were in the east and the sidewalks in front of them were in the west. The escape attempts grew more daring. There were deaths and injuries. West Berliners helped out when they could. The fire department held up blankets. Dramas unfolded as the world watched. This 77-year-old woman stood above the fireman's blanket for a quarter of an hour before East German officers broke into her apartment and tried to drag her back inside. They failed. After that incident, tenants living in buildings along the sector boundary were evicted. Windows and entrances facing the border were bricked up. All along the wall, people were moved out. Buildings were demolished and gardens paved over. Workers dug up trees and bushes that could serve as cover. A 10-meter-wide death strip was cleared on the eastern side of the border. But not even that ended the troubles along the wall. Months after the Berlin Wall had gone up, East Germans were trying to flee to the west across those parts of the wall that were not yet built up. They were taking their lives in their hands. The guards along the wall had orders to use any means necessary to stop people crossing, as an East German training film demonstrates.
A border guard's training is tough. You'll be in the front lines at all times. Even wearing a gas mask, they must be able to shoot with the same results as under normal conditions.
Well-trained guards were not all defectors had to fear. The military had laid booby traps that would set off a silent alarm, and even landmines all along the wall and the secondary fences.
A border violator is nearing the guard post. Now the border violator is on the line with the guard post. The guard calls out. The border violator throws caution to the winds. The forceful use of arms prevented the border violation in this case.
More than 40 people died in the attempt to cross the Berlin Wall in the first year alone. One was 18-year-old Peter Fechter. In August 1962, Fechter and a friend tried to climb over the Berlin Wall. The friend made it, but Fechter was shot halfway up the wall and fell back onto East German territory. He bled to death, shouting and moaning for help as a crowd gathered on the western side. After he was dead, East German border troops collected his body. The death of Peter Fechter became a symbol of the East German regime's inhumanity. That same regime portrayed the Berlin Wall quite differently, calling it an anti-fascist protective barrier meant to shield East Germany from spying, sabotage, smuggling, infiltration, and aggression from the West. By the late 1960s, the border security system was all but impenetrable. The wall had become a symbol of the division of the world. U.S. President John F. Kennedy visited Berlin for the first time in June divided city became one of the most famous German expressions in history.
I take pride in the words, Ich bin ein Berliner.
The Berliners had another reason to celebrate a few months later. By December 1963, the two Germanys had signed an agreement allowing West Berliners to spend Christmas and New Year's with their relatives in the East. American news cameras documented the first visits.
As the midnight deadline approaches, tens of thousands line up to be cleared by communist authorities to return to their homes. Now there is agitation on both sides of the wall to set up a permanent pass agreement that might restore a measure of movement between the communist and free sectors of Berlin.
It was a very small measure of movement. For each year until 1966, there was a separate access pass agreement. But outside the prescribed dates, people could only travel from west to east for family emergencies. Willy Brandt had been mayor of West Berlin when the first pass agreements were signed. In 1970, as West Germany's chancellor, he was pursuing a new policy towards the east. He went to the city of Erfurt for a summit meeting with East German leaders and was overwhelmed by his popularity with East Germans. Economic agreements wove a web of ties between the two Germanys. East Berlin needed hard Western currency and bond let it flow, importing shoes, furniture, and even blood plasma, and buying freedom for political prisoners. Gradually, the division of Germany became part of daily life in both East and West. East German border guards still had shoot-to-kill orders, and even so, the West German government invited the East German head of state to Bonn for an official visit in 1987. Erich Honecker was the first East German leader to come to the West. It seemed as if East Germany's existence was at last secure. In fact, East Germany's existence was anything but secure. The new Soviet leader Mikhail Gorbachev had been pursuing his policies of glasnost, openness, and perestroika, economic reform. Moscow was slowly loosening its grip on Eastern Europe. East Germany came under increasing pressure. In 1987, U.S. President Ronald Reagan called for an end to the division of Germany.
Mr. Gorbachev, tear down this wall.
By 1989, East Germany's leadership was in trouble. Hungarian soldiers had begun taking down the barbed wire separating their country from Austria and dismantling the Iron Curtain. For decades, Hungary had been a popular East German tourist destination. Suddenly, it had become more than a vacation getaway. Almost before they knew it, East German refugees were in the West. East Berlin's response was to restrict travel to Hungary. Many East German citizens landed in Prague, the capital of Czechoslovakia. Once there, they sought refuge in the West German embassy and demanded they be allowed to emigrate. Soon thousands of East Germans were camped out on the West German embassy grounds and trying the patience of the Prague government. West German Foreign Minister Hans-Dietrich Genscher arranged for all the refugees to be sent on to West Germany.
We have come to you today to inform you that your emigration has been agreed upon.
The floodgates had been thrown open. Choosing to ignore these developments, East German leaders instead celebrated their republic's 40th anniversary. The guest of honor was Mikhail Gorbachev, but the Soviet leader, far from personifying the socialist superpower's might, now stood for glasnost, openness. His appearances led more to a sense of opportunity and freedom than to the fear and obedience of earlier decades. The East German masses found their voice once again, chanting, "We're not leaving," and "No violence." Demonstrators headed for the Palace of the Republic, home of the Volkskammer, the East German parliament. While the crowds gathered outside, Deputies celebrated the anniversary as if nothing had changed.
To international solidarity and cooperation, to the peace and happiness of all peoples, to the 40th anniversary of the German Democratic Republic.
The East German leadership continued to ignore developments in their country. Gorbachev tried to warn Honecker that he must take action or he might be overtaken by history. His words fell on deaf ears. The East German people were taking to the streets to demand reforms. Once started, the push for democracy could not be stopped. In a bid to calm the people, the regime decided on new rules for traveling abroad. It fell to Politburo member Günter Schabowski to tell the media.
And so we have decided on a law that will make it possible for every citizen of the GDR to exit the country at the border crossings of the GDR.
Effective as of when?
As far as I've been informed, this is effective immediately and without delay.
Schabowski had been misinformed. There were no orders to open the border crossings immediately. But thousands of East Germans heard his statement on TV and made their way to the heavily guarded checkpoints. The guards had no instructions for what to do when the masses came to demand they open the gates. Reaching critical mass, the border guards finally gave in and opened the gates without official orders. For years, the border guards had been trained to kill anyone attempting to escape to the west. Now, thousands came pouring through unchecked. East Germany had taken their destiny into their own hands. The Berlin Wall fell without a single shot being fired. Old friends and strangers alike fell into each other's arms. In a matter of hours, the symbol of the world's division had been transformed into an image of unity. Thousands claimed the Berlin Wall as their own. They climbed from east to west and from west to east, the most heavily defended border in Europe, where more than 130 people had died, had lost its aura of fear. But it wasn't over, at least not quite yet. The police called the people back from the wall and tried to restore order. One border patrol unit was still on heightened alert. For several hours, the situation remained tense. But the wheels of history could not be turned back. Existed since the end of World War II was crumbling. For almost half a century, the globe had been divided into two heavily armed blocs, with capitalism in the west and communism in the east. The threat of nuclear war was never more visible than at the Berlin Wall. After 28 years, this wall was torn down, the Iron Curtain consigned to history. Less than a year later, the Cold War was over. Germany was reunified.